is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But you guys, our team builder here for week 8 of the NPA. The Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on the Southampton Sharpedos, and Coach Goffies Enigma, one of my good pals in the NPA, awesome dude. And I've been trying to convince him to trade me Rotom Frost for the whole season. He hasn't done it yet. But Goffies is sitting at 2 wins, 5 losses. This just an FYI, this is our last match before a bye week, so we play this match, and then there's no match the following weekend. Just so you guys know, because of PAX East, so the whole league has a bye. But anyway, we're taking on Goffies. He's got a pretty interesting team. It's kind of a rough start of the season. He's it's like a 2-5. We're sitting at I think 4-2 now or something like that. No, 5-2, right? 5-2. Yeah, 5-2. So we're sitting good. If we win this, we're sitting 6-2. So that's really solid. Let's talk about his team though, and then I'll talk about my team when I'm bringing so on and so forth. Hit that like button down below and get excited for the match tomorrow. He's got Garchomp, of course. I think if he brings Garchomp, he's 100% bringing Garchomp. Very likely Scarf Chomp. I think Scarf Chomp has some good matchups and some bad matchups against my team because it allows him to outspeed Victini. It allows him to check Salamence at +1, things like that. Other Scarfers. So I feel like Scarf Salamence makes a lot of sense. He could also bring physically defensive Salamence as a way to stop Victini if that's what he thinks is his best way to go, but I feel like Garchomp serves better offensively. He could also bring it as a Z user like Rocky and Z with Sandstorm to set up a Sandstorm and then get a speed boost. A couple different things there. So that's kind of what I'm expecting out of the Garchomp. He's got the Ninetales, of course. Ninetales. Ninetales. I'm thinking Ninetales in my head because I'm bringing Ninetales. But he's got Togekiss. Man, I'm all messed up. Togekiss is a very bulky Pokemon, very scary as a Scarfer as well, but often the scariest set is the Nasty Plot set with Air Slash because it just flinches you to death. ALOLA and Marowak, pretty bulky Ghost and Fire type Pokemon. Another Pokemon that can kind of handle Victini in a way, but at the same time, Shadow Ball Victini is a thing, Special Victini is a thing, so he's got to be really careful, like a Shadow Ball. Marowak otherwise just hits really hard with that thick club and can usually be a Stealth Rock setter. Ambipom is usually a lead with Fake Out and double hit or whatever it is with Technician, gets U-turn, knockoff, stuff like that. He's got the Rotom Frost, which is something I'm a little scared of, man. Rotom Frost with a Choice Scarf firing off Blizzards could be pretty scary, especially since I have Ninetales. I'm setting the hail for him, giving him those Blizzard opportunities. Skuntank could come as a Pursuit Trapper if he brings it, specifically to Pursuit Trap Victini. That would be the main purpose. It also gets Poison Jab. 4 Ninetales can run a fire coverage move like Flamethrower if he's worried about me bringing something like Sharpedo, although he doesn't want to take a Earthquake or something like that. I have Weezing, so I don't know how much he's going to be stoked on bringing that. Mega Scissor, super scary in some ways, super not so scary in other ways. Mega Scissor is really scary when it sets up Swords Dances because it's just so strong. It hits really, really hard after Swords Dance Bullet Punch. It is a little slow, so we can hopefully work around that. Slowbro is very, very defensive. Obviously, Regenerator makes it very difficult to take down because it's so bulky and gets all that health back. So I fully expect a physically defensive Slowbro or maybe Assault Vest, because Assault Vest allows him to run Grass Knot as well because he wants to be able to kind of cover for Seismitoad. He's got Heliolisk, which is a 109 base speed, which speeds ties with our Ninetales. Otherwise, just hits pretty hard. Normal and Electric type moves. Got to be careful there. Could get HP Grass and stuff. I think it might get Solar Beam too. He's got the Chestnut, which is a very physically defensive Pokemon. Does have that huge weakness to Flying type, and he also can run that Spiky Shield and just try to be defensive to try to stop things like Mawile. And then last but not least is Floatzel, which is a pretty fast Water type Pokemon. Obviously, it hits relatively hard, most notably seen with Bulk Up and some priority with Aqua Jet and stuff. So in terms of what I think he's going to bring, Garchomp 100%, Slowbro I feel like is 100%. I think Marowak makes a lot of sense. Those 3, I think Scissors, too good to not bring. Togekiss, again, same thing, too good to not bring. And then maybe we'll see Marowak or Ambipom. Something like that, you know what I mean? But let's talk about our team, what we're bringing and why we're bringing it, man. I got ALOLA Ninetales kicking things off with that Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf ALOLA Ninetales, one of my favorite things to bring. I feel like this thing is kind of a necessity. As much as I don't know if he's definitely bringing Scarf Chomp, I gotta have something that can handle Scarf Garchomp. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So, Choice Scarf Ninetales does just click Blizzard pretty much once Scissors gone, or I have Stealth Rocks up. It's really, really effective. Just click Blizzard. Freeze Dry's there. Really nice for Slowbro and for Floatzel. We outspeed the Floatzel. We obviously hit the Ambipom really hard with Blizzard. Lots of options there, so I really like Ninetales with the Choice Scarf. And I have Choice Scarf Aurora Veil if I feel like I'm going to go down. I didn't want to bring HP Fire because I felt like I can make that prediction for Scissor, but honestly, I could also just, hit him with a Blizzard, get some good damage off. He takes hail damage. He gets weakened up that way anyway. So HP Fire, I wasn't going to stay in on Scissor regardless. Dark Pulse is nice, though, for Marowak, though. We are going to two-shot that Marowak. You know, an AV Skunk Tank could be kind of annoying because it could take those hits, but this thing's job is really to make sure that I don't lose to Scarf Garchomp or Scarf Togekiss. That's kind of the main point there. Next Pokemon is going to be our Voltorgeist, baby. Rotom coming back, second game of the season. Rotom is really cool this match, in my opinion. It's got that immunity to ground, which really helps out against Garchomp. It also has immunity to, or resistance to Steel, which is nice against Scissor using Bullet Punch. I've got Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunderbolt. And offensively, I really like it against this team because I can also have an immunity to Heliolisk. We wall Heliolisk's Dual Stab, or at least shut it down a little bit. You know, being normal and electric, we can take those hits. We can stop the Ambipom from trying to fake out and do things like that. And offensively, we look pretty good, right? Thunderbolt against Togekiss, Shadow Ball against Marowak, Thunderbolt or Shadow Ball against Slowbro, you know, things like that. So I really like Will-O-Wisp as well. I've got the Colbur Berry there specifically for trying to, you know, Skunk Tank trying to trap me, or Marowak, actually not Marowak, more so Scissor going for knockoff, things like that. So I felt like, and even Ambipom, I could burn it, or I could just Volt Switch out on it, whatever it may be. So he's got to be, obviously be worried about Scarf Rotom, that's what most people run, and Scarf Trick, so he's always got to be scared there. But I really like this thing, because like his main way to stop me from Volt Switching is Marowak or Garchomp, and like, Marowak comes in, and then what? I Shadow Ball it. You know, Garchomp comes in, runs the risk of being Will-O-Wisp. I really like that. So it's definitely some mind games there, and I just really like Rotom's typing this week. Seismitoad had to come in. Always, I think this Pokemon we brought like every week. Now, I really like Seismitoad. I'm bringing a Rocky Helmet set because I feel like that tiny bit of chip damage on a few of his Pokemon is really important, specifically the Scissor. But Stealth Rock, Scald, Earth Power, Toxic. Toxic, obviously, for Slowbro. That's the main thing. But Scald, Earth Power looks really good against his team. We can just wear things down. Also, Toxic for the Togekiss is nice, too. But that Rocky Helmet hopefully will help wear down some of his Pokemon and make this match a little bit easier for us. This also shuts down, like, Floatzel, so I don't know if I see him bringing Floatzel. But Chestnut he could bring. We could always Toxic it. Well, I guess our fourth Pokemon is going to be Mawile, Mega Mawile. Rocking a very fast Mawile this week. I like the fast Mawile. I wanted to make sure that no matter what, I'm faster than max speed Marowak, because I wanted, just for safety reasons. Like, I felt like obviously running Adamant and more bulky made sense, but I felt like making sure I was faster than Marowak also gave us an opportunity to be faster than bulky Togekiss. It gave us an opportunity to be faster than Chestnut. It gave us an opportunity to be faster than bulky Scissor. So I really felt like running an offensive Mawile had its perks. Knockoff really spammable in this match. Like, he doesn't really have the best things to switch in a knockoff. Fire Fang obviously for Scissor. Intimidate super crucial. Play Rough just destroys things. After Rocks, like, we have a really good chance to one-shot the Chestnut with Play Rough, which I love. And then again, Sucker Punch is there, security policy. If he brings in Garchomp or something like that, I can always say, you know, Sucker Punch and do some big damage there. This is the best, though, man. We got Jawsome, baby, making its debut in a Beast Ball because it's such a beast. He is the Southampton Sharpedos, and we're bringing Jawsome against him. But I'm not bringing your average run-of-the-mill Sharpedo that runs, you know, Crunch and whatever. No, we're bringing a special Sharpedo this week, man. I love this thing. This is my late game cleaner. Modest, Life Orb, Speed Boost, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Hidden Power, Fire, and Protect, man. Everything on his team gets pretty much wrecked by this, dude. If I weaken him, I get Rocks up, I get some Rocky Helmet damage, Ice Beam for Garchomp and for Togekiss, Dark Pulse for Marowak. Obviously, after Speed Boost, we're going to be fast than Ambipom. Hidden Power, Fire does one-shot pretty much every form of Scissor. We do resist his Bullet Punch. Gotta love that. We're Dark Pulse in the Slowbro, which I expect to be more physically defensive. Chestnut is naturally more physically defensive, so Ice Beam does more to him. A lot of good reasons to like Sharpedo in this match, and it's making its debut this week. And then last but not least, kind of one of our breakers here is going to be our Salamence, man. Salamence looking powerful, dude. Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Stone Edge, Fly with the Fly and EMZ. I pretty much, there's a few Pokemon on his team that I can come in on, get an Intimidate off, and then click Dragon Dance, and then he has no switch-ins to Fly. Like, if I just click Z-Fly, it just wrecks one thing, and all I need to do is weaken his team for Sharpedo. That's like the main thing. If I can weaken his team down, whittle him down a little bit, Sharpedo just kind of puts in the work. So we should be in pretty good shape there. So I really like that. And just give me 1 second. I'm having some, it says I'm having coding issues for some reason. Let me change to a higher, faster preset here. That should solve my issues. So that's gonna be the plan there. In terms of other things that I didn't bring Weezing. Weezing he definitely has to prepare for, though. I feel like Weezing's got a great matchup this week because it beats the Scissor, it beats the Garchomp. Like, Weezing could have been really, really good. So he's got to prepare for Weezing. You know, so that's one of the things I think Rotom could come. I didn't bring Silvally just because I like the other Pokemon this week. I didn't really feel like getting rid of Hazards was like super important. ALOLA and Sandslash, I feel like I actually could have had a good matchup as well, but opted to go not that route. Victini was one of those Pokemon that I feel like he's got to be scared of, but also like he has things for. Slowbro obviously kind of stops it in a way. Marowak kind of stops it in a way, but like with the right Victini set, I could have just wrecked him too. So he's got his work cut out for him here. So yeah, that's gonna be that, guys. Thank you so much for watching this team builder. Match will be going up tomorrow. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks so much for checking out my last video. If you like that one, you'll definitely like this one, and be sure to subscribe for more as I post Pokemon videos every single day.